It is the first week of the 2024 baseball season. Let me show you what's been arriving in my mailbox and who I think has been a good buy this offseason. What is going on, everybody? Thanks for joining me on my channel, Brutus on Baseball. Another mail day here for you today. Haven't done one of these in a while. I've been collecting a couple interesting cards that I've gotten in the mail that I wanted to share with you. A wide variety here today. Some players that, I'm buying this off season that I'm banking on having a better year this year than what we've seen maybe last year or the last couple years. So I've been buying them while prices have been down. And then just some stuff from my own collection, stuff that I'm really excited about getting. So let's take a look at what I got for you today. First up. All right. So the first one up is that Tatis card, 2019 Topps Allen Ginter, the gold border around the mini Allen Ginter card. I love the look of these cards, especially in the SGC tuxedo. I think it really makes the card pop with all of that black border around it. So Tatis is one of those guys, I think he's going to have a pretty good year this year. He had a decent year last year, won a platinum glove, and that was after a full year layoff. And I think he's going to come back even stronger this year. I know a lot of people don't buy him because of the PD suspension, but in my opinion, this is the time to buy when he's low. And I think if he doesn't get popped for another suspension for the rest of his career, people are going to forget about it, having a transgression like that so early in their career and then being tested throughout their career and not having any issues after that. That says a lot. So I'm going to buy Tatis. I think it's pretty safe bet when his cards are as cheap as they are that he's going to do better, outperform where they're at right now, at least. So next one up, Bogaerts, Padres teammate. So having some Padres here. There's a lot of Padres disappointment from last year's performance. They traded Soto, and I think that all three major Padre guys, Bogaerts, Tatis, and Machado were all really great buys this offseason. So Bogaerts is one of those guys. He had a disappointing first year in San Diego, but I think that was because of injury more than anything else. I think he was just dealing with some nagging stuff all year long. So once again, his stuff is pretty cheap, and I'm willing to pick this stuff up. Topps Finest from 2014 X Fractor, and got it for a pretty good buy in an SGC 10. So definitely will take that when I get the opportunity. All right, what else is coming? Oh, yes. Okay, so this is something that I was really excited about getting. 1993 Donruss Diamond Kings, Roberto Kelly, PSA 10. I can't remember what the pop report up here, but I'll throw it up here, what the pop is on this. But hard to come by, especially in PSA 10. And this is one that I've been looking at for a while, keeping an eye on. And I just decided with how the 90s insert sets are going, it was time to just kind of jump on it and make the purchase. Glad that I did. I love these Diamond Kings. This is the second year that they were an insert card rather than a subset inside the set itself. So a little bit harder to come by as an insert set, and I love the look of Diamond Kings. One of my favorite subset insert set runs for a long time. All right, next one up. Oh, this one's cool. D's sports cards and memorabilia. They sent me a little pouch with my card. And let's see what I got. This is I got their business card. Let me get that out of the way, and then I'll show you exactly what the card is. This is a 2020 Bowman Purple, numbered out at 250 for Bo Bichette. See the number down there. Bo Bichette, I think, is one of those guys. He had a bit of a down year last year, but his cards are pretty cheap too. And, I'm willing to buy a couple of them. Thanks, D's Cards, for sending that over. I think Bichette could have a really good bounce back year this year, and I'm banking on that. So willing to buy his cards for where they're at price-wise right now. Next one up. Let's see. We've got another 1990s insert set. That, if anybody here saw my favorite 90s insert sets, you'll notice Diamond Kings and Statistical Standouts was one of my mentions in there too. Card from Steve Novella. Thanks for that. And this is a 95 Leaf Statistical Standouts, Joe Carter, PSA 9. these cards are so cool. When you actually get them in your hands, they feel like a baseball. They've got the seams of the baseball, and they actually have that kind of leathery feel of the baseball itself. Definitely some really cool cards, hard to find in good condition. Figured I'd pick this one up for cheap because it's a PSA 9. I love PSA 9s these days. That's definitely a way to be going. All right. This one next up, this is another Bo Bichette. This is an interesting set, the 2020 Topps Chrome Black. I love the look of the black, especially when you start getting out of the base cards and into the refractors, the colored refractors. Just some cool cards and really limited print count for these cards as well. So I noticed I'm picking up a lot of SGC 10s. And one thing I have noticed is since the sale, I was really curious to find out what was going to happen with SGC cards. And, you know, I've been pleasantly surprised that the prices have not seemed to drop at all. If anything, they're actually closing the gap a little bit with PSA from what I can tell. So it kind of looks like people, you know, one of two things. They really believe the SGC has graded good cards, and so they're willing to pay for the card itself. Or, you know, a lot of people really believe in the brand, that it's going to stick around under the Collector's Universe umbrella. And maybe, you know, maybe SGC has a brighter, more solid future now that they're part of the Collector's Universe rather than a smaller company. So I've been happy to see that. Topps Chrome Black, Bo Bichette rookie card with pretty limited print count for a base card. All right, next one up. Another 90s insert set. Been on a really strong run of these. And one reason I love this one, it's the Leaf Gold All-Stars Gem Mint 10 Marquise Grissom on the front, but and more important, got King Griffey Jr. on the back. And I think that's one reason why I got this at a bit of a discount compared to most Griffey inserts, especially in Gem Mint 10, is because Grissom was on the front, and I don't know that many people saw or read on that Griffey was on the back. So much better price than I had expected for that one. And I'll just show you two more insert sets that I got from the 90s. These are 9s. Again, picked them up really cheap. 95 Leaf, again, same year as the statistical standouts 95 Leaf, but now we've got the 300 club. So hitters that had a lifetime batting average of 300 or better when this year came out. And Kirby Puckett maintained that. Loved this insert set as well. Not one that I featured in my top 10 of the 90s. That's a pretty hard list to crack, but 300 Club was kind of a cool card anyway. And then the other one as well, 95 Leaf Limited Lumberjacks. These are pretty cool cards too, because they actually feel like wood grain when you feel the card itself. You know, similar to what they did for the baseball feel. This is actually kind of a bat feel with the Lumberjacks, and a Mint 9 for Raul Mondesi, who doesn't have a lot of these Lumberjack cards graded. So yeah, really went on a 90s insert run, which is something I love to collect. I grew up in the 90s. That's kind of my bread and butter for what I really enjoy. So I always love getting more insert sets from the 90s that I didn't have. Down to my last two. This one, I like the packaging on this one. Oh yeah, this one's cool. This is a Correa card. Correa, you know, I'm not sure what we're going to see out of him in the future. I'm hoping that we see some bounce back, but you never know. He could just kind of be this guy for the rest of his career, but in my mind, for the price that I paid for a green refractor, I can't remember if this was numbered. Yeah, numbered out of 99. You can see it right there, out of 99 for a green Bowman Chrome. This was a great deal. So even if he doesn't come back and become like all-star form again, I still think this is a great buy. So 2015 Bowman Chrome green refractor of Correa. Twins fans, you know, I'm hoping for you guys, pulling for you guys that he's going to really be able to do something for the team. And notice too, it's my only BGS card that I got so far at least, and got the quad 9.5. So I'm definitely steering clear of anything that's less than that, anything that has a 9 subgrade. Just not even touching it at this point. I don't know what BGS is going to do with their grading scale. So just not interested in playing with fire on that one. And then my last one, this is a box that I had in the edge. This one came from DC Sports 87. Thanks, DC. Great consigner. Very reliable. There's a couple cards in here. Let's see what I got. How do I get this thing out of here? Okay. Now we start with Arenado, 2013 Topps Update, BGS 9.5 with the great subgrades. This is a true Gem Mint Plus. It has the 10 subgrade as well. And then I've got a Manny Ramirez. I don't think I had this one, the Donruss Rookies in SGC 10, so I was able to cross this one off my list. And then the one that I was really excited to get is the orange border. I guess they call it peach border for Alex Bregman's Topps Archives rookie card. I love this rookie card. I think it's a great fun picture, action shot of him sliding. And for this year in particular, 2017 Archives, I think that the colored parallels just pop so well. I really like that. And the peach is numbered out of 199 down there, so you can see that. So nice little pickup there. That's my mail day. A bunch of SGC rookies of guys that I'm hoping are going to have a great year in 2024. We'll have to see. A couple cheaper pickups of established stars in BGS. Got the Bregman. It's his free agent year. Looking forward to seeing what he can do. And then a bunch of 90s inserts, kind of filling in my gaps for things that I didn't have. So there you go. That's my mail day, everybody. Thanks for hanging out and watching this with me. Enjoy the baseball season. Keep talking baseball, and we'll see you around.